Good day, good evening, or good morning, everyone. My name's Grizzly Bear, and today I'm going to be playing some Among Us. Now, the footage you'll be seeing is pre-recorded, so yeah. I'll be doing a voiceover as well. In this game, I got imposter, right? And my plan was to hop through vents and just kill people and pop out. That's not really what happened, but still good nonetheless. Alright, so right now they're just trying to figure out who died. I luckily got away with murder, so that was good. I'm telling them to skip right here because that's not enough info, right? Because they didn't see who it was, in this case being me, right? And it does go through, and yeah. Props to whoever was partnering with me. They were doing a pretty good job at being nonchalant. I was kind of the one doing the dirty work, and eventually I was too sus. They didn't catch me, they just found I was too sus and voted me off. So right now, this blue guy, he was after me. He thought that I was it, which I was. And so I'm like, haha, you're gonna go die now. So I'm just following him around, waiting for my kill to recharge, right? And I was like, oh yes, 50 people. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend like doing stuff. And then I look in admin, and I see that there's one person in decontamination. So I go to kill them and stuff. And funny thing is I find that it's my teammate. Just look. Yeah, there he is. And it's kind of funny. So him and I are looking for someone to kill, and we do actually end up killing Blue. We see him right there, and I'm like, ha. And then I'm like, yeah, you're gone. So now we walk the other way because we know where everyone else is, right? And then they find him. The guy who found him said he was just looking to do tasks, and I say, where am I? Started typing something saying where I was, right? And then I'm like, I just say where is it? Pretending like I didn't know where the body was. So I was gonna give myself an alibi, but I didn't. Not everyone was giving an alibi, so I thought I was fine. And that was cool. I know Black votes me, and when he does, I'm like, ooh, gonna kill him. But that does not end up what happens. Yeah. So we all vote, and we all skip, because nothing. But I see Black voting me, so people are starting to get on to me, which they eventually do. Now, I just wait for my kill to recharge, and I follow Black. I plan on killing Black. That's my plan. Because the less people who think I'm sus, the more better it is. There wasn't really anyone else who was considered sus besides the people who were actually sus. So, yeah, I'm just waiting, and I pretend like I do tasks. And I walk away and see that my kill is recharging, right? Then I hop in this vent and vent over to the cafeteria. So I'll hopefully find someone to kill, taking a shortcut. And I check sabotage, and my teammates already sabotaged something. So I kind of go to look for the sabotage thing, right? And then they all fix it, right? And then I follow some people out, and as you see, I single out Lime because he goes to cafeteria and no one else is with him. And I'm like, yeah, time to kill. So I go and I kill him. Though people were just coming down to caf, so that's my teammate, and I vent out, but Orange didn't see me vent. He just saw me walk away. So everyone's saying green is sus, and I'm like, who? And so Black's onto me. I try to defend myself, but it ends out not working. So generally what my plan is after this is I just gotta stall them so they don't get their tasks done. The main way I do this is I try to go something that's completely across the map to stall them. So I do reactor and I sabotage reactor. Now, right now, I'm just trying to defend myself, but y'all know that it's just over for me. I say cyan, and I realize that's my teammate, and then I try to get out of it, and I say blue, and blue's dead, but blue could also be interpreted as cyan. And then black says vote green, and I'm like, it's kind of, I say black because I'm saying, yo, black's calling me out. He's kind of suspicious. He's the one who's commanding us, and it doesn't really work out for me. As you see, I get voted off. And whoosh. Yeah. Alright. So now I try to help out my teammate, because you should stay in after you die in games. Like, that's kind of the thing. Ghosts can still do tasks. So I go and do reactor meltdown to move them all over there. And then the thing is, that's really frustrating, is my teammate was alone with someone, and he didn't kill him. And I was like, what? Why don't you do that? But it ended up working out for him in the long run. So they get the reactor done, and I go to sabotage again, right? And I'm just looking and seeing what I can do, and then I realize there's electrical. And then everybody but him won't be able to see very well. And it's like all the way across the map, so I think that's what I ended up doing, right? And then I think my teammate gets a kill soon. I'm not sure. Yeah. I sabotage electrical. Now they all go to do electrical, right? And they're all doing it. And I'm like, wait, you could kill them and then report, and then they wouldn't know who it is, but I guess not. He could have done that. That would have probably been the smart play, but I don't remember where he ends up getting the kill. I know that he probably killed someone. I can't remember. So, let's see, what does he do? I'm following him, and they seem to be all going to CAF. Now you can see that they have almost all their tasks completed. And this is when Black calls an emergency meeting. And I really hope that they don't find Cyan sus. But they don't. The only one who was on to Cyan was Pink. But Cyan and Black both vote orange. And orange votes Cyan and Cyan votes blue, I think. But yeah. Another thing you can notice is that I play on mobile. It's actually not that bad. It's actually pretty good. There's only like one task that's like hard on mobile, but yeah. So I'm just watching them voting here, and they're all getting on to orange, and they all vote, and I believe Black and Cyan both vote orange. Now, they called the emergency meeting because they were getting really low on numbers, and they wanted to get rid of the imposter. And they vote orange off, and as you know, orange is not an imposter. So, yeah, he's practically got the win. So all he has to do is, just kill one person, and then we win. And then I'm like, before they get tasks completed, I'm going to sabotage the comms, so that way any ghosts can't complete their tasks, nor can people. So I think sabotaging comms was the best decision, because I'm like, nobody's going to get tasks done. No one gets tasks done. And it ended out working out well, and we got the win. And so we're going to be going on to my next game. This next game has like a galaxy brain imposter. And if I was one of the other people, I would not have suspected him. So I go, and I am going to do tasks, right? So I go here, and I just do my tasks, because you should do your tasks. And yeah. Right now, I think I saw Pink, and there's yellow, so that's fine. Yeah, and then I thought I could go out that way. So now I see purple going to that one, and I see me going to the other one. And one thing I notice is that I believe black comes up really close to me, and I'm like in the perfect spot where you want to kill someone, right? So I immediately start trusting black, because black seems good, but he might have not done it because of yellow, though I do know who the murderers are. Now, I go into cameras, and I look at everyone, and I see everyone, and I'm just looking around, and yeah. Then a dead body gets reported. So then I claim cams, which I was on, and I ask where the body was, and it was near the office. So yeah, I was nowhere near there, and I just was on cams. So I think we just skipped this one, and White said he was in decontamination, and black asked who was near me, which I don't know why. Red claimed lab. Just to let you know, in this game, White's actually the imposter, and he's Omega Brain. He claims decontamination, which I don't know where he was, but I bet it's a lie. But White is like the most Omega Brain person imposter that I've ever seen. So we don't vote anyone off, right? And then I just go to do some more tasks. Yeah. I believe I check vitals, and yeah. Let's see. I just swipe the card, put it on. Yeah. Alright. I don't check vitals. I don't know why I did that. I try to stay with these guys, but they just doesn't really work, so I decide, you know what, I'm gonna go fix electrical, right? Which I do. I see white, black, and lime, right? And someone keeps on closing the electric, and I'm like, what? Who's doing this? And it might have just been a mistake, but as you see, I see white in cams, and I go here. And I get eaten, and my body's right there, and I don't know when people find me, but as a good ghost, I go to do tasks, and they find yellow. They don't find me, and here's where you start to see White's, like, really goodness. He's a really good imposter. Now, you can actually see over there that, he was going to vent, but White said, well, let's just skip. We don't have any evidence. He actually looks like the group leader in this, and that's actually pretty funny since he's the imposter and everyone's like believing him. Yeah. So they're just debating, and I think they all skip, which is good for White, you know, being an imposter and all. And yeah. So, they are saying that Lime was an imposter, and Lime left the game early, which was kind of sad. You shouldn't really just leave the game. It's not good. And now, they all skipped, and no one gets ejected, you know. And so, I decide that since I'm just gonna go finish tasks, and they're all near each other. Now, how I was telling you there was one thing that's really hard on mobile, this one. It's very hard on mobile. It's like practically impossible. So, it was ripperonis for me. Like, I just wanted to go 1 down, and it would always go 2 down or 0, and it was just like so frustrating. So what's actually cool on this one is it gives you 2 ways to do it, which is kind of cool. So I get that done, and I go to do my next tasks. I do trash shoot. Then I just do some more tasks as I'm playing with the trash shoot. And you can see Pink, who's doing tasks. That Pink's innocent, and there's only one imposter left. Which props to White, he was like very good. And it was kind of sad that he had to be the only imposter since the other imposter left early. So I go to do my last task, and then he turns on reset seismic stabilizers. He basically does that. Then you can see White going over here, and I'm just following White, and there's Red. Now White kills Red because he's like in the perfect spot, and White almost ran away with this game. But sad thing is when he tried to kill the last person, he messed up, and the other person walked around the corner and the other person saw him, which was kind of sad. But yeah. So now it's going to a vote, and Orange found the body, right? And so let's see. And everyone's just waiting till voting begins. And White doesn't get voted off. So yeah. Alright. So someone who was not playing and was dead just left. And everyone's claiming purple, which it was not purple. And Purple, as you can see later, gets very mad at this. And I think Purple was very frustrated because he claimed that he did medbay or trash shoot, and he gets voted off. Yeah. And then we go, and I follow White. And the sad thing is this is like the last time that he kills someone, and then he does it really badly. It was just like a total fumble. So White is just checking for people. He opens the door and then just ditches out. So White's going to electrical because electrical's off, and I believe someone else comes to electrical, and so he was waiting for someone else to come to electrical to kill them. And that's when Orange comes around, and then Pink comes up, and Orange is like, what? And then there's Pink that just came up, and this is when he got screwed over and got voted off. And I was telling Purple that it was White and not Orange. And I think I said they should get White because they're obviously gonna get White. It's pretty obvious. Yeah. Now, props to White. He just got in a really bad situation. I think he was a very great imposter. And, yeah. I'm just telling Purple that it's not Orange, And, yeah. Just chatting with the dead people. I honestly think this is the best map, and then the turtle one, and then the other one. Honestly, I like this map the most. As you'll see, White gets voted off, and he was an imposter. Props to him, that was pretty good. Yeah. So then we all get the victory, which is great. And, yeah, I just tell White, man, good job, dude. Because he was the best imposter I've seen. So, yeah, I just have a little chat with everyone while we're waiting. And in this next game, something crazy happens. There's just some crazy stuff, and I'll show you. I'm not going to show you the whole game because I get eliminated like right off the bat. But, yeah. I just gave everyone the good GG. And you see that green, I'm green, and there's another green. And it's just question mark, question mark, question mark. And it's so weird. It's another green, right? And you'll see that there's another red. That's important later. So we're just going to jump ahead to the game, pretty much. Yeah. So I get to be a crewmate. I'm not an imposter this round. And I go to do keys, and watch this. Someone gets died because someone kills someone, right? And then, yeah, and I go to report, right? And in the table, I get killed when we go to the table, so my body's at the table, right? And you'll see that question mark, question mark, question mark, green is red on this, right? And it's so weird. And then after this footage, yellow just stands on the body for like 6.5 hours, pretty much. But I just didn't want to show that footage. And then pink walks past it a few times, and this was like one of the weirdest games of Among Us I've ever seen, you know. And they don't vote anyone, I'm pretty sure, or, yeah. Bye!